Hey everyone, Gary here again, and welcome to a new episode of Tech and Food Reviews. Today we have a special treat that we're going to be testing out. We are going to be reviewing the Irvins Salted Egg Salmon Skin Chip, as well as the Irvins Cassava Chips. Let's get started. So Irvins actually started as a restaurant back in 2008 in Singapore. They were known best for their signature salted egg crab with their creamy golden sauce. Unfortunately, they had to relocate and was unable to stay afloat. But in 2011 is when they started experimenting with new sweet and savory snacks. This led to the development of the salted egg fish chip, as well as the salted egg potato chip. In 2014, they began selling throughout Singapore and the surrounding regions of Singapore as well. Fast forward to today in 2020, they now have a market in 10 different locations. These include Singapore, China, United States, Hong Kong, Thailand, Philippines, Taiwan, United Arab Emirates, Vietnam, and Brunei. And that's the history of the Irvins brand. So, let's get started on the specs of the salted egg salmon skin chips. So, what I have here is the 3.7 ounce bag of chips here. Each bag contains roughly about 4 serving sizes. So there are actually 180 calories per serving, 14 grams of total fat, 185 milligrams of cholesterol, 190 milligrams of sodium, 5 grams of total carbs, 2 grams of total sugar, 8 grams of protein, 74.5 milligrams of calcium, 1 milligram of iron, and 38.3 milligrams of potassium. Now these bags do come in larger sizes if you're interested. It does come in an 8.1 ounce bag, which is considered their large size. As far as pricing goes, the smaller 3.7 ounce bag is priced in at $10.99. The large bag is $18.99 per bag at the Bopomofo website. I just want to say that this video is not sponsored by them. They sent me the box for free. I didn't get paid for this video or this review at all. So everything that I'm about to say is going to be my own opinion on these snacks. Just the smell of it, I can smell the salmon skin flavor. It's not too overpowering. If you ever had like pork rinds, it's kind of that kind of smell, but more salmon flavored. These are pretty decent sized chips. There's a little bit, I think it's parsley flakes. Let's give it a taste. Definitely has a kind of a pork rind texture to it. It's crunchy, but then it softens up in your mouth very quickly. Get a burst of flavor. It's not like overpowering fish flavor or anything like that. It's more of a savory kind of chip flavor. A little bit of saltiness with the salted egg that they make it with. But yeah, it's not too fishy at all. I think some people were concerned about that. These are very addicting actually. These are very addicting. I might eat the whole bag right now. So good. Highly recommend it, first of all. If you want to pick up a bag, like I said, links are in the description below. Okay guys, let's take a look at the cassava chips. So the the bag that I have is 3.7 ounces as well, same as the Salmon Skin bag. To start with pricing, $26.99 for a pack of 3, which comes down to $8.99 per bag. And they also have a family value size, which is the 8.1 ounce bags, in a pack of 3 for $15.99, which comes down to $16.99 per bag. Each bag roughly contains about 4 servings. Each serving has approximately 150 calories. There are 9 grams of total fat, 150 milligrams of cholesterol, 210 milligrams of sodium, 18 grams of total carbs, 1 gram of fiber, 2 grams of sugars, 2 grams of protein, 30 milligrams of calcium, 0.6 milligrams of iron, and 50 milligrams of potassium. Let's taste the cassava chips. So just opening the bag, there's definitely a lot more pieces in here as the chip itself is thinner than the salmon skin. Again, there's a lot of flavors to it. It's very tasty. A little bit more of a spicy texture. You can definitely taste more of a peppery flavor to it. Definitely a little bit more of a spice than the salmon skin is. The chip itself is thinner than the salmon skin. Texture of it is a little bit more of a thicker crunch. Since it is a cassava, I believe that's probably why it feels like it's more of a dense chip. It's more dense than like a potato chip, where it feels more fluffy and lighter. What I like about the cassava chips, lots of flavor, lots of pieces, and that's pretty much it, to be honest. It's good tasting chip. It's definitely a lot more flavor than like a normal potato chip. Packs a lot of flavor into it. They put a lot of ingredients in here. You can definitely taste the salted duck egg yolk that they use as far as the flavoring powder that they put in here. Same with the salmon skin chip. This one has a little bit more of a kick to it as far as spice goes, which is also a good thing. You do get a lot of pieces in the chips. Like I mentioned, they're smaller chips, but there's a lot more in there. Yeah, there's a lot of good things about this. I like the chips. They're tasty, and they can be addicting. I think it's the salted egg yolk that's really addicting to me. If you prefer like a denser chip, highly recommend it for sure. It is very good. I mean, I'm not gonna stop eating them. But in comparison between cassava chips and the salmon skin, I'm definitely going to pick the salmon skin over the cassava chips for sure. Cassava chips are good if you like them. I think you'll definitely enjoy either one of these choices. My personal liking, I prefer the salmon skin. If you guys want to pick up a bag yourself, I'll leave all the links in the description below. That's my final review. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you aren't already. Hit that notification bell to get notified of when my next video goes up. That's it for this one. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. And I'll see you all next week. Bye.